Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you something that doesn't happen very often in the field, but it can definitely happen, and if you use the right materials, which are hard metal, then you won't ever have this issue, because I guarantee you this issue is caused probably by an animal. So I'm on the job, package unit, I've got the rain shield off. Let me show you why. By the way, this is Tips for Technicians. Hope you're healthy, hope you're happy. So this is the disconnect here. And I got a call saying there's no air in the house. And I checked the blower, I checked the direction, and as long as I've got a blower running, and then of course I check the coil, make sure it's not stopped up solid, insulation falling on the coil, low of refrigerant, causing it to freeze up, then hey, you know what it could be? Let me show you. See that fan? It's running nicely. But let me show you something. The air's not blowing in the house. It's blowing underneath the house. And that's because something has ripped the flex duct in half. I would say it's deteriorated, but I don't think that's what happened. I think we got an animal. All right. Let's unplug my disconnect. Airflow is the #1 problem in the industry that I find. Airflow is a #1 issue that technicians find in the field that's causing the issues. But this is not typical. Okay, this is from an animal. This is something that went underneath the house and ripped that duct in half. If this was metal, that wouldn't have happened, but you can run into this. Make sure that you look underneath the rain shield, you look at the actual transitions, and then the duct connecting to it could be flex. If it is and you don't have any airflow, well, it might not be a frozen coil because of low refrigerant or restriction. It might not be a bad blower motor or a capacitor for the motor, just the motor's bad, wheels broken, something like that. You'd hear that, but it could just be your ductwork. So usually the reason you have a lot of airflow issues in the field is because duct is undersized. Units are oversized and ductwork is undersized. Every change out that I do, I have to alter or modify the duct, or I have to reduce the tonnage to make sure that I don't have issues. Now you say, well, reduce the tonnage, you can't always do that. No, you can't always do that. That's why you got to do a load calculation and figure out square footage, insulation values, plenty of ventilation, where it needs to be. Make sure that you actually calculate the load. You know exactly what the load is. That way, if the ductwork is too small, then you get the right size duct. Let's take a look at this ductwork real quick. So that right there looks like probably 10, 12 inch. Let's look at the model and serial number. 2.5 ton. Now I know right off the bat, I'm pretty sure 2.5 ton needs at least 14, 15 inches. So this duct is undersized. And I know it's a 2.5 ton because it says 30,000 BTUs right there. PGAA 30. So 2.5 ton. Looks like somebody's put a universal motor on here. That's nice. Look at that. Whee! Just want to do a video because I don't run into this very often. But I was like, wow. All you have to do is have your little driver, your little 1/4 inch. Take your zip screws loose. Looks like I'll need to get a coupling. The way I'll fix this is I'll of course offer new ductwork, but I'll also go ahead and try to get it repaired because it's really hot in the house. So probably bring back some 12-inch pipe, and then I'll make a coupling there. If the flex is not deteriorated. If it's deteriorated, then no, I'm gonna be making sure I fix this the right way. But yeah, we got a ductwork problem. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the bell, ding, so you know what I'm doing. If you want more videos, check out my playlist, HVAC Tips for Technicians. I've got almost 200 videos on that playlist. In the field, live experience, learn about being a HVAC technician. If you want to support me, click the join button. It's next to subscribe. I really appreciate all my members, all my viewers, subscribers. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have a question. If you don't, drop who you are, where you're from in the comment section. I want to know who's watching. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Tad. This is Tips for Technicians. I'll keep you cool if you let me.